Hello, everyone. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do a pick a card read for the end of the year, what you're taking into 2020. Um, this read may not resonate with all, or these reads may not resonate with all, so take what works for you. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person, but know the roles can reverse. So originally I was just going to do one read, but I was guided to two different scenarios, and this is why we have two piles. So pick either one or two, and I'm going to start with pile two and move, or pile one and move pile two out of the way. Now, in this pile, what I have, what I meditated on and what I shuffled out was first love, then career, and then what is surrounding your spirit that you're taking into 2020. So let's get going. Let's see what is going on with you. We have broken heart. When it comes to love, right now you have a broken heart. Okay, so broken heart in traditional tarot represents the Three of Swords. Okay, swords to me represents, especially when it's concerning love, something that is done, you know, abruptly, something that is done all of a sudden without compassion. When I think of the number three, I think of mind, body, and spirit. Um, whether this was a breakup in a relationship, or maybe you kind of had your eye on someone and they didn't return the same feelings. The Three of Swords is a very devastating energy. It's a very devastating situation that causes a lot of really harsh emotions, like really hurtful emotions. I mean, it's because you have no control over it. And when you have a broken heart, it affects your mind, it affects your body, it affects your spirit. I mean, it's stressful, it's sad, it's devastating. I mean, it can wreck your self-esteem. It can make you feel physically defeated and weaken you to the point where, you're just lethargic, you're feeling weak and tired. So the Three of Swords or a broken heart is just like an awful thing to experience. So let's get deeper into this. Let's get into the recent past. Let's see what cards we have for the recent past. We have the Two of Waters or the Two of Cups. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So I feel the Two of Cups to me is a divine partnership. It is a relationship that was long term, or maybe if this was sort of a crush, it might have been that you've seen this person long term. Either way, this was someone that you trusted and loved enough to see long term, to see a future with, and they left you feeling brokenhearted. So it almost makes it, it makes it very, very surreal, and you feel when someone that you feel is long term, like someone that you see in your future, long term, maybe even marriage, it can be really hard when that relationship falls apart or breaks apart. So let's get one more card in the recent past. We have the Ten of Air or the Ten of Swords. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction, which that's not an addiction. We know it's not an addiction. It's um, recovering from a broken heart. So I feel like in this scenario, I want to try to get all the cards up here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So this this does tell me that when the Ten of Swords comes into your reading, this was most definitely a painful ending. You know, you're dealing with a devastating loss and you are feeling a betrayal from a person you once trusted explicitly with your heart. I mean, it can leave you in broken pieces and affect your mind to the point where it weakens you physically. I mean, it's a lethargic feeling. But there is a positive to the Ten of Swords when it comes into the reading, because tens represent endings, which means when you're in this energy, you're ending something, and that's why it's so powerful when it comes to your emotion. It's why it's so painful, is because you're actually releasing all your emotions. You're working towards the road to recovery. You've accepted. It's when you accept the end of a relationship, and that's what you need, is to get to that point where you accept the end of a relationship to move towards recovery, to healing. So let's get the present. We have the Four of Airs, Four Swords. Yeah. So the Four of Swords represents healing. I keep wanting to draw cards, but I'm trying to do one at a time so I can explain it. That's why I was like, yeah. The Four of Swords represents you are healing. You are taking the much needed time for yourself mentally. I feel like you're trying to lift yourself up after this loss. To me, the Four of Swords, it comes directly after the Three of Swords in, connection with the tarot. But it is a time to recharge yourself. It is a time to go inner and renew the love that you feel for yourself. Whenever we go through a devastating heartbreak, we tend to blame ourselves. We tend to kind of push ourselves off, and we're not loving ourselves. The Four of Swords is going inner and renewing that love for yourself. It's releasing all the whys and ifs we may have had, to why, when the heartbreak was fresh, and the whys and ifs to why did this person leave me? Maybe if I would have, those kind of things. When the heartbreak is fresh and we're accepting that everything happens, or you're accepting that the Four Swords represents accepting. I don't want to say we're or there, but accepting that everything happens for a reason, and learning and growing from the lessons. It's learning a lesson and growing from this lesson and getting that experience to make us stronger. So let's get the next card. We have the Three of Waters, or the Three of Cups. Okay, I love this card though. This is all about friendships and celebration. This tells me that you are taking time out to spend with friends and enjoy yourself. That you are doing what it takes during your recovery time to see life in different perspectives. Sometimes, a lot of people take a longer time to heal because they kind of go within, but then they kind of block themselves off from the world. So they kind of sit in that energy. But what this is telling me right now is that your understanding, is devastating as this heartbreak was, you're not going to allow it to control or dictate your life any longer. I mean, this is a true sign that you have found your peace within yourself and have found a way to forgive the person who broke your heart. And you are now ready to enjoy whatever life brings you, because life is about enjoying. So I think this is beautiful, to be honest with you. This takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength to put yourself out there while you're still in the healing process. So let's get the near future. Let's see what we can expect to happen in the near future when it comes to love. We have release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So I love this too because to me, this is a final stage in the healing process. You have found the strength to regain your self-esteem and no longer want to hold on to any of the past that brought you heartache. You have healed, the emotional wounds and are now completely ready to release any thoughts you may have had of this person in the past. And I love it because, we go through a healing process, but sometimes some of us tend to hold on to that person still. Regardless, I always tell everyone this, regardless if in the future, you reconcile with this person or not, that person is your past. That relationship is your past. So you have to release all of that and let go of this person from your past, this person that hurt you, all the past that led up to the heartbreak. You need to let it go. It's the only way that you can truly heal from heartbreak. So let's get the next and final card. We have the Wheel, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Yeah, this is a good card. So the Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune is concluding that you are ready to take a positive direction forward in your life. This to me coincides perfectly with release because it's showing that, you you are letting go and you are looking towards the future in a positive way. Um, it shows me that you have healed your heart and released the person who used to hold on to it. And that's part of it. You have to release the person who, held on to your heart. This allows you to open up to an exciting new phase in your life and possibly new love. You'd have to release what did not serve you. And when something hurts, it did not serve you. And like I said, regardless if you think about being with this person in the future or not, this person and you obviously need to make a lot of changes because the first time around, the way that you both were didn't work. So think of it in this way. If you reconcile with this person shouldn't be the person they were before, and neither should you, because that's the only way that the relationship will work is if you both make changes so that you don't hurt each other again. So let's get on to career. So the overall energy we have is uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. I like this card. So what I am getting, this card in the career position to me represents hidden abundance. I don't know why I giggled, but it made me giggle. It's like uncovering treasure. It's like going on a treasure hunt. Um, you, this card coming up for you in this read, you see something maybe others do not see in either an independent business or, a current job position. This card to me is an intriguing card because it's exploring and finding hidden treasure. It's almost like, this exciting treasure quest to me. So I love this card. So let's get the recent past. We have the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I feel like you were struggling to see the benefits of your current job situation. I mean, when I see the Two of Pentacles in a career read, it tells me that you are experiencing, in the past, you were experiencing the ups and downs in this position. Like some days are good and some days are not so good. Or it may be that you have to work harder than you expected on some days, and others it may be easier, but you are most definitely struggling to juggle all that you deal with in a workday. In the recent past, I feel like you were fighting to find balance in this position. Let's get the second card. For the recent past, we have Eight of Coins or Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this shows that this is most definitely something new. Whether it is that you're learning something new in your current position, or if it's that you are required to learn some new skills. Maybe the position changed, maybe something was added on, and probably why you were struggling, because learning something new is a challenge, and this position was challenge you on a daily basis. When you're learning a new skill or trade, it can be draining on days, but I feel like you were up to the challenge is the message I'm getting, just because the overall energy shows you see the hidden benefits, and your curiosity is almost like your drive, because you want to uncover the hidden treasure, even if it means that you have to struggle, even if it means that you have to work harder than expected. You're driven right now to get that treasure. All right, let's get the present. We have the Star card. I like that card. So your faith is strong and it inspires you, is what the Star card is telling me in this position. It really inspires you to move forward and work harder to overcome any challenges that you may face along the way. I feel like you're driven in a way that nothing can stop you, is what I'm getting. That's the feel I'm getting. And part of it is that hidden treasure. You're in, every time I feel like you're down, you're kind of secure in knowing that this is a part of your financial destiny, and it helps you to persevere over any challenge that may come your way, because you have a lot of hope and faith that this is where you're supposed to be. Like, this is your financial path. Let's get the next card. We have the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about investment. To me, it's showing that you are putting a lot of investment into this position. You're not looking, you're not looking for a quick out. You are determined and will do what it takes to reap the rewards by working hard, investing the time needed to uncover this hidden treasure. I don't know why I keep going back to, I just like it. All right. Just go with it, please. Okay, so let's see the near future. We have the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Coins on here, but the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is showing your drive is in high gear. And this is in the near future. You're still going. In the near future, your drive is in high gear. You have found success along this path that you're on. So far it's been good, I feel, with the Knight of Pentacles. So now you just keep moving more and more down this path towards your goals. I feel like you are feeling more balanced in this position. You may have mastered the new skills, that you were required, that were kind of making you struggle in the past. You have this new confidence that I didn't see, up here. And then with this new confidence, you have this tenacity to accomplish whatever it is you're set out to do. So you are really moving fast in the near future towards your goal. Okay, well, let's get the last card. We have the Nine of Coins, or the Nine of Pentacles. Aww. You did it. You found the hidden treasure, the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you worked hard for it, and now you can enjoy the fruit of your labors, because the Nine of Pentacles to me represents someone who has reached their financial potential, their financial goals. And with all the work you have put in, I feel in the near future, if you keep going strong and overcome the challenges and keep positive, you will accomplish what you have set out to do and be rewarded with the final financial abundance you deserve. I do feel like in the near future, with all this is going on, you are going to uncover that treasure. You are going to, see beneath the surface and find that great bounty. You are going, the cards are saying, with all that you're doing, you are going to find um, the financial stability, the financial success, the financial abundance that you strive for. I love this. So I wanted to close out this reading with one more card. Now that we did love and career, I want to close this reading out with one more card representing your spirit, okay? The feeling that surrounds you. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So this is what I'm getting, okay? I feel that you have had a very challenging year. You have endured heartache, financial changes, but in the end of you found your success. I mean, success to me is about being able to overcome your challenges and finding a way to better yourself and to love yourself. And to me, you did that. These cards show that you had to, you know, endure heartache. You had to endure a lot, but during this heartache, you still worked hard financially to meet your goals. You didn't allow yourself to kind of fall to pieces and fall apart and just lose everything. So I feel going into 2020, you have worked hard to set a precedent in your life to find complete happiness by loving yourself and working hard to bring abundance into your life. To me, I feel you are capable of anything you put your mind to, whether it is love, career, or spiritual. I mean, you have shown extreme strength and drive, and now you take this spirit into 2020. How beautiful is that? So I hope this helped you, and I thank you so much for stopping by. So let's move on to stack 2. Let's see what's going on with stack. Oh, crap. What am I doing here? I'm so all over the place right now. Oh, I know what I did. I put the card. I have my stacks over here, so I'm just putting them up here. Okay, so if you pick stack 2, this read is for you. So let's start with love. What's going on in love? We have caring connections. Caring connections. Okay, so caring connections represents to me that there are people around you, or a person that is around you, that has really caught your eye. I mean, it could be someone new who has caught your interest, or someone you may have casually dated in the past. It could even be a friend. Regardless of who it is, you are most definitely tuned into someone you are feeling you would like to explore a little more. Yeah, explore. It sounds like you're going on an egg hunt, but what I see. So let's get the recent past. We have the Six of Waters or the Six of Cups. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So I do, this is telling me right away in your recent past, this is telling me this caring connection is a person from your past. I mean, I'm getting this message that this person was a friend from high school, that there was always a mutual attraction between the two of you, but either one of you or both of you were too immature to kind of step over that line. This may also be a friend of a friend. Maybe you didn't want to risk stepping over the line and possibly causing issues. Or we have three scenarios that are coming in right now. Or one of you was in a relationship that prevented you from moving forward. Either way, this is someone I feel that you have always carried a flame inside for. And how romantic is that? To come back with this old, this person that you were crushing on, then they're right there. So let's get the next card. In the recent past, we have the Four of Waters or the Four of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So this kind of reaffirms, the scenarios that we had for the Six of Cups. This person was a missed opportunity from your past. The message I am getting is this person has always been in the back of your mind, and you often thought of him or her at length, wondering, questioning the what ifs. What if I would have talked to this person? What if I would have said something? How would our future be now? So this is driving you more to answer the what ifs. This is driving you more now that you do have this opportunity to come forward. I feel like nothing's going to stop you. You are determined to move forward and finally put the what ifs and this passion, this flame you hold for this person to rest. I love that. That is exciting. Let's see. Let's get a card for present. Let's see what's going on in the present. We have the Seven of Earth, or why can't I think of what that is? The Seven of Earth, or the Seven of Pentacles. I couldn't think of Pentacles. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Yikes. So, Seven of Pentacles. So, in the present, I feel like either you or this person has finally expressed how you feel towards each other. And there's a frustration with you because I feel like you are no closer to answering the what ifs, or, kind of like taking care of that passion you're caring for this person, because this person has made no initiative towards moving this connection forward, and you're frustrated. Okay, you're frustrated by this. You're frustrated that this person has kind of putzed out, is what I'm getting when it came to it. It's like it is frustrating because here you are, you've been holding, this feeling for years. You finally get the nerve to express yourself, and then this person kind of mirrors your feelings, but now nothing's going on. It is frustrating. I get it. I get it completely. So let's see. Let's move on to the High Priestess. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So the High Priestess is telling you not to get your panties in a bunch, not to get so freaked out over this, because what the High Priestess is telling you is that not everything is what it seems right now, okay? The High Priestess is echoing to you to have patience and use your intuition or gut feeling. Okay, whatever you do, do not act before really thinking, because really not everything is what it seems. You know, when you get the High Priestess, it is telling you to have patience. It is telling you to go with your gut instinct. And it is telling you not to act irrationally. Because not everything is what it seems. Maybe, you know, you can consider that this person is genuinely one that takes things slow. Or maybe this person is, you know, is unaware of how to proceed now. Regardless, before you act on it, use your intuition first. Second, you know, give it a little bit of time and see how it will work out. You know, don't jump the gun, because you don't want to ruin something before it starts. So let's get the near future so we can see what's going to happen. We have the Dreamer or the Fool card, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Okay, that is a good card. Getting the Fool card in your near future is an amazing card, because it's telling me that this person is going to take that leap of faith and start something new with you. I feel this person, the message I'm getting for this person's lack of action is that he or she wanted to make sure that they didn't take it too fast and ruin it before it started. So that's what the High Priestess was telling you. Don't jump the gun. Don't ruin it before it starts. So now you can rest your fears and relax, because in the near future, I see this person coming forward, you know, so relax, let things work out the way they should. You know, we don't want to force nothing. You know, forcing things only ends up bad. You know, when you force things before people are ready, it backfires. So let's get the second card. In the last card, we have the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good house. So like I said before, you know, if you jump, this might not have happened, because the Lovers in the near future is showing that this connection will move to the next phase. I mean, this person is taking a leap of faith. You know, we have the Fool card and we have the Lovers card. It's the perfect duo for a new connection. I mean, the Lovers to me represents intimate partnerships, falling in love, and the start of what could turn out to be a long-term commitment. It is telling me that, you know, this person is open and willing, and so are you. You know, there is a connection between both of you. Plus, you can kind of feed that passion that you're carrying right now. So, if I was to base on what I think overall is going to happen in this connection, I feel if you take all these steps, I see in the future, you know, the love for you is happiness. It's new love with this person. So I do feel this connection is going to go further as long as you allow it to work out the way that it should. We sometimes force things just because we want to. You know, we allow our ego and we allow our needs and wants to get over our sensibilities. So now that we're done with that, let's move on to career. Let's see what's going on with your career. We have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. I like this. You may not like it, because nobody likes to be in unknown territory. So this card in your career is evoking to me that you feel a little uncomfortable in your current position. Whether it is you were promoted to a position where it was more than you can handle. That happens a lot when I read for people where they don't want to be promoted, that they're happy in their position but have no choice, and they end up being really miserable. Not everybody wants financial abundance. Sometimes people are comfortable and happy in just paying their bills and being in a position they want. And this could be, that your current position changed their processes. Maybe you have to work a little harder and learn things now. Whatever it may be, right now I feel you're not feeling comfortable in your career. But just relax, because the message that is being conveyed in this card is that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? So you need to relax and have some trust, that you are on the right path and everything will work out. Okay? So whatever challenge you face, know that you are on the right path. So let's get your recent past in your career. We have the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so I'm getting a message that in the past you worked under the thumb of someone who showed you a lot, who directed you a lot, who taught you a lot about your position. Someone that taught you not only to be productive and efficient, but to be good at what you do. I mean, I feel this energy that you have a lot of respect for and respect for this person for helping you to grow in your career. So let's get the second card for the recent past. We have the Three of Wands. Ugh. And you're not liking this. The energy I'm getting is, now I know why you are feeling uncomfortable, because the Three of Wands to me in a career position, in a career read, is indicating to me that your employer sees your employer, not your supervisor, but your employer sees more for you and has moved you from this person that you were under, that you felt comfortable with, into a higher position. You fear this. You fear not having that person who has helped you. You fear you are not qualified for this advance. But remember, you are exactly where you need to be. You wouldn't, I don't feel like God or the universe would put you in this position if they didn't feel you were qualified, or do I think that your employer would risk it? So what you need to do is just, to have faith in yourself and don't allow fear to dictate your direction. Okay, let's see the present. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you did it. You didn't allow, your fear to dictate your present situation. I feel you changed your attitude towards the change in the position. You see the positive in the change and are embracing it with open arms. I feel it took a little adjustment. When the wheel comes in, it's almost like I always think people are being adjusted to a positive change. But now I feel like you're seeing not only the financial rewards, but, the emotional rewards of being productive and finding that you have not only the knowledge, but the heart to run this position. And I feel like you're grateful to your mentor here for showing you these things. And this helps you a little bit more to see the positive in this change. So let's see the second card in your present situation. We have the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this is great. Not only do you see the positive change, you have found your place in this position. You feel calm, confident, and stable. Um, you feel of great importance. And again, I feel like in, before you were kind of like not wanting this position, but now I feel like you're grateful for the opportunity you have been given to advance in this position. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you keep yourself grounded and don't allow it to go to your head. Um, but I do think at times you can't help but feel excited, because the message I'm getting is that you are now, mentoring others. So you feel like you're giving back to the company as this person gave to you. And you love that. And you're making sure to mentor them the way that this other person mentored you by, you know, having consideration, understanding, and compassion, but, you know, getting the job done, doing what's needed to get the job done. So I like this because I feel like you get a lot more with sugar than salt. A lot of times people who are in higher positions tend to use that position to degrade or treat others lower. That gets you nowhere. It all comes back around. You have to remember you were in that position at one point. Everybody goes up the ladder. So remember that. And if you remember that when you do go to a higher position, it'll help you to be more considerate. And not only that, you get back what you give. And when you give crap, you're going to get crap back. As fast as you can go up, you can fall right back down. And a lot of people forget that. They allow their position to go to your head, but you're keeping yourself grounded and just being who you are, and I love it. So let's get the near future. We have the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is representing yet another opportunity for you to advance in your career. I mean, this is what I'm getting. I feel in the near future, this time, I think you're starting to get the meaning of you are exactly where you need to be. I don't feel you're gonna fear this promotion at all. I think you'll be excited about it because it's a new adventure and it's a new advancement, and it's lifting your self-esteem and showing you that you are productive for this company, that you are someone that, they respect and appreciate. Promotion to me is showing that you are doing a good job, that you are indispensable to a company. So I don't feel you will go back through that fear like you did in the recent past. I feel that you're going to embrace this new opportunity. I feel like you're going to embrace, this new opportunity to advance. Then the last card we have is the Nine of Cups. Aw. So in the near future, this is telling me that this new position is all that you wished and dreamed for. Like it has fulfilled everything that you have wanted in your financial situation and in your emotional situation. It has given you, this new position is going to give you what you always wanted financially, abundance. And you are enjoying, I feel like you will be enjoying the position and will be more grateful for the opportunity, because this to me with the Nine of Cups and the Ace, this new opportunity is going to cure any financial problems you had in the past. It's going to give you financial freedom to do as you want. And everyone hopes for that, right? Anyone who says they don't is lying. Everybody wants financial freedom. I mean, to be abundant, to be able to buy what they want, to not worry about their bills. So to me, this is something so positive and so uplifting, because this is one of your dreams is to have financial freedom. And I love it. Okay, so let's close this reading with a card that represents your spirit. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So, the card that is surrounding you is balance. That is what your spirit is feeling like right now. And I feel like this balance is because you have worked hard through your fears to advance in your careers and find financial success. I mean, you have been patient even though you didn't want to in this new relationship. You have waited on it. I mean, you've had a lot of patience, not only in your love life, but in your career life. And mostly it's working through your fears and knowing that you deserve this, and it's knowing that you can do this. So, I mean, this is a perfect balance. So I feel what you are taking into 2020 is a perfect alignment of harmony, peace, love, and financial abundance. I mean, this is, and I feel like you're grateful for it. So that's beautiful. So this is, to me, you're taking the perfect balance for a loving and peaceful life. Wow. So I hope this helped you. I hope it inspired you. I hope it resonated. And I thank you for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.